What's good, y'all? Y'all know what this is. Your boy Dev. Y'all know what it is right there. Today, man, we are finally going to get to Luv Is Rage. The final project. Actually, this is crazy. This is the final project I need to listen to complete the Uzi trilogy, which is crazy. I've been here for a while now. It's been 4 years now, right? And I'm finally getting around to all of Uzi's discography. That way I can then start my top 5 and worst 5 tracks of each album. I can't wait till I can do that. But this is the last one, man. And apparently between Lil Uzi vs. The World and Luv Is Rage, a lot of you guys are saying that this is his best tape to date. Like, you guys saying this is his best project. But I know a lot of people like to say that, oh, this is the best project, this is the best project, this is the best project. So I really don't know what to think of going into this. I think I did listen to one of these tracks already. I forget which one it was because there was a time where I did a Uzi stream and people were starting throwing tracks at me. So I believe they might have thrown some of these tracks at me. I don't know. I didn't really get the name. I was kind of just listening to my stream when I was playing songs. But 16 tracks. This is the SoundCloud version. So 16 tracks. Y'all told me not to listen to the Apple Music. Listen to y'all, right? Reciprocation, all right? I'm listening to y'all. But, yeah, we're gonna listen to this, man. Like always, been fucking talking too much, like always. Yeah, that's what I just, damn, I just said that, all right? Y'all ready? This shit's weird when it's on my Patreon, because I gotta, like, you know, I can cut it, but I be forgetting I can cut it, so I gotta keep it flowing and shit. But first track we got is Safe House, all right? Safe House. The white bitch with the bra status, like I'm a wrestler called Trish Stratus. Cause you know Trish Stratus has some big ass titties, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we used to love some Stacy Keibler, Trish Stratus, Attitude Era. If y'all know about that shit, hey, just putting y'all on. But she used to always, you know about the bra, and she used to hit the, you know, hit that shit like that. And Stacy Keibler had the legs, so between them two, it was like the perfect woman. You know, horny nigga hours I'm talking. Let me shut up. Heard that. Well, I can't say we all done been there, but I done been there. CVS $50, you know what I'm saying? You know, it happens, all right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, if you're not ready for a kid and your ass don't got a plan, you ain't got plan B money, then you don't need to be having plan B sex, all right? Look, I'm just leaving it real like you ain't got plan B money, and you don't need to be plan B fucking, all right? Who thought Uzi had some Spanish in his bag? You know what I'm saying? You know, he might have been to Miami a couple. Well, not might have. He been to Miami a couple times after he made his first mixtape. So, because this is his second mixtape, correct? Yeah, I think Lil Uzi vs. The World debut, and then Luv Is Rage. So yeah, he definitely had some money at that Lil Uzi vs. The World. So he definitely went to Miami and got a little como esta, you know what I'm saying? Look at it, and you know the success that artists like Luv Is Vert and the beginning artists, because you know it's just very energetic and very energy. But I love that track from Safe House. Definitely one of the better bars track I heard from him in a while. Track 2, Banned from TV.
My style, my shit. Kiss your bitch do work, I make her swallow my chip. Sucking my, we move and shake it, working night on my knee, grandma, we don't need Obamacare. My face, I got my hair and let it lock up, yeah. I wanna last with Britney.
So when he he mentioned Brittany, bro, I always thought it was Brittany Renner. Like, I always thought that was who his girl was. And that's when I was kind of like, damn, this nigga Uzi got Brittany Renner, bro, put on for the short niggas out there, bro. Because, damn, while I do not like her personality, bro, she definitely looked good. But you guys told me it was another Brittany that I saw from the It Do Not Matter, that video. So I know who she is now. She's sucking my dick. Ah, man. Nah. I just don't know, man. For me, it's kind of just like I'm always missing something when I'm listening to Uzi, right? Like I know a lot of people like to compare. I've heard this comparison. Not a lot of people. I've heard this comparison saying that Uzi reminds them of Lil Wayne in terms of just like the energy and kind of he had those, you know, like later in Wayne's career, kind of towards like Carter 3 days. Cause I do remember he started getting. He made that song Phone Home. That's kind of what turned me off to Carter 3. Now the rest of the album is, you know, there's definitely some highlights in the album Carter 3, but by no means it was not comparable to Carter 2 or Carter 1. But you know, mainstream wise, Carter 3 was his most successful album. So I mean, you know, it is what it is. But I feel like I could definitely hear some remnants of Wayne and Uzi in this project right now with Safe House and Banned from TV. But I just don't, in terms of the bars, I think that you really can't compare them as lyricists because, you know, Lil Uzi has he has hitters from, I mean, throughout his tracks, he's going to have some hits. You know, like he's going to like, oh, something with the bitch and make it with it come and, you know, I want to buzz in your face. Like shit like that. Like, okay, like hit her. Right? But then for the most part, it's just, there's no substance for me with Uzi. And I'm kind of just listening to him just rap. I'm listening to his sound instead of just his bars, you know? And I can only do that for so long. I think that's the problem that I have with Uzi, that I can only listen to him talk about shit for so long. And then I'm just kind of just like, nah. Track 3, Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan, okay. Y'all know I love you so. And it's track 3, Super Saiyan 3.
Lose your balance. Have you? All these bitches washed up all like pussy, got that mileage. Ew, I been getting money on the.
You see, so you go one of the best transformations in anime history, and you come in like first you made Sasuke, and then you make.
This bitch is upset. Some my dick ain't mean, yeah. Don't try me. Thinking about codeine, yeah. Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I pint it. Ay, fuck with the chase out there biking. Ay, reading her mind like I'm psychic. Ay, I am a Leo like lion. Ay, better than me than
Money older than Joe Biden. Yeah, so you had to pick because it rhymed, but you could have said anybody, but you said Joe Biden. Okay, nah. Are you a Democrat? You gotta be a Democrat. You gotta be a Democrat.
So that bitch drink on my mosa. Ay, I do not feel like Barbosa. Ay, I ball like I am Barbosa. Ay, I feel like I'm Danny Glover. She treat my dick like a sucker. Ay,
he said he balling like Barbosa. I just had to, like, that's the only thing that's going through my mind right now. He was like balling like Barbosa. And I'm sitting here like, I fuck with Barbosa, all right? When he was on the Suns, he was fire. You know, no pun intended, because, you know, Phoenix Suns. But it's like, balling like Barbosa? You might as well say I'm rapping like Ice JJ Fish. At this point, like, you balling like Barbosa? Nigga ain't balling, bitch. Who you balling like? Barbosa. When have you ever heard somebody say, yo, hey, man, give me that ball. Barbosa? Ain't nobody saying that shit. Ever. Ain't nobody ever said that, all right? I'm just saying, you know.
yeah, promethazine, yeah.
That's trash.
In a dream, yeah. Thinking about codeine, yeah.
That's trash. That's trash. All right, look, I'm not going to let that affect my listening experience because I knew that there was going to be at least 2 to 3 of those on here, all right? And it just makes me mad because someone that's of the culture, man, someone, you call me a nerd, whatever you want, I'll fuck your mama at this point, all right? Don't let it fool you. Don't let the hair and what's that called fool you, boy. I'm smashing doctors and shit, boy. Like, I done smash Paris chicks and shit. Let's not even talk about that. Anyways, I'm saying right here, man, as someone as a part of the culture and as a nerd, you can't be naming your tracks after like these words that just have a vital play in anime culture. Super Saiyan, Sasuke. Y'all said that Playboy Cardi made a track called Goku. I don't even want to listen to that track because Goku is probably top 5 anime character ever. He is the king of anime characters. He's the reason why the culture has went around. So I feel like you're going to name a track Super Saiyan, and it's going to be track 3, implying Super Saiyan 3. I'm thinking you finna have one of the craziest tracks. This shit straight dumpster juice. Goot sweat. I don't understand why y'all, how can y'all fuck with this? Then he said ballin' like Barbosa. Once he said ballin' like Barbosa, in my head is just going, you ever seen that math problem with Alan from the Hangover? I'm sitting here like, Barbosa? No, ain't nobody, cross your ass Barbosa. Ain't nobody saying Barbosa. So I feel like at that point, you just couldn't come up with anything else. So you said, fuck it, I'm gonna say Barbosa. Sounds good. Let's say Barbosa. And I think that, and you said it twice. I think the other reference was to Pirates of the Caribbean. I may be wrong. Get in the comments below. Let me know if I'm wrong. But the reason I hate doing, not that I hate, I kind of like, it scares me to do full reactions when I do put them on my Patreon. Obviously, the YouTube people might not see this. Actually, they might see this. This is me talking, so I can include this. But for me, I hate doing a full reaction on Patreon because I have to actually go through all these tracks. What if an album is straight dumpster all the way through? So now I'm shitting on the album, and I don't like shitting on albums, all right? That's not a fun experience for me, but it has to be done. I hope that from track 4 to 16, we don't get anything else like that Super Saiyan because that was terrible. All right, track 4, 7 a.m. Oh my God.
I really think this shit gonna work. I go goddamn, that's the bitch that I want. Oh goddamn, diamonds all in my fronts. Like jump on my dick, all that faking on me.
That's the 4th time now in 4 straight tracks that he's referenced somebody getting on his dick. All right, I'm not saying that's a bad line. I'm just saying that, like, you know.
I can't live long. Made a million by myself.
Because I feel like this one's just a vibe.
You know you're journalist. Had a lot of friends and a lot of homies. Now I'm hiding the outside. Tell them niggas
talking about Mike Jones. I like that Mike Jones reference at the end. You know what I'm saying? Back then they didn't know me. Now I'm hot. They was all on me. You know what I'm saying? He kind of, you know, he listened. So that means he listened to artists back in the day. Oh, well, obviously, you just don't wake up like, I'm a rapper and never listen to rap music. So I kind of like that man paying homage right there. Again, I feel like that's kind of just the melodic Uzi, man, when Uzi is just in his chill bag, when he's kind of just, you know, he's chilling. You know what I'm saying? He's enjoying what he enjoys. And I feel like when he's in that lane, what do you guys call that? Because there's 3 Uzis, right? There was Baby Pluto, and then there was Lil Uzi Vert, and then I don't know what whatever the third one is called. That's the one I guess I was fucking with. Celebration Station, Bigger Than Life, all that. I fuck with that kind of Uzi, the melodic Uzi. I feel like 7 a.m. was the track that kind of just resembles that, and that's cool. I like that. Now, track 5 is Lamborghini Dream. This is the one track I actually saw here that I want to listen to because y'all know why Thugger on this bitch, and I want to actually see what Thugger got to bring to the table. Thugger. I actually like, too, how the tracks are, like, complete tracks. They're not, like, just 2-minute tracks. They're... Thug can't sing, but he... Yo! That shit be killing that shit. Back in the day when we used to listen to Thug, we kind of just sit back and we were just like, what did that motherfucker just say? Or what is he even saying? And then you kind of just be like, you know what? Fuck it, man. You know, we just enjoying it. Fuck it. He's saying whatever he say, let him say it. If he say catch a tiger by his toe, don't say catch a tiger by his toe. I feel like this beat is more for...
Like she wasn't licking it. She realized I'm the shit. Taking off in the street. Honey, me, I'm a big. I'm a troll with a trust. Like they red up a bitch.
Lamborghini Dreams. I forgot all about ASAP Yams. Damn, you know, RIP to ASAP. I feel like, you know, that was a tribute track to him. I like Thug's verse. I didn't like the beat for Thug, though. I like what he was doing with his verse. I like the singing. Again, that's throwback Thug, vintage Thug right there. I just think that beat was more catered to Uzi, and I think Uzi actually did a good job on his verse as well. That's not a bad track. Definitely a track that probably has to grow on me, but I love the tribute to ASAP Yams and naming the track Lamborghini Dreams. I can respect that. Whether or not I like the track or not, I can definitely respect the vision right there. So that's kind of cool, man. Track 6 is Right Now. Produced by Sunny, and another long track. this was just I'm kind of spaced out, to be honest. I'm just listening, like going in one ear and out the other.
Go to the beach, get a tan, yeah. Jump in the car, my fans, yeah. Jump in the car, my fans,
yeah. Thank God that I can edit, because see, now y'all understand why I get to edit and why it's cut up on. Sometimes the YouTube version is better because I was tuned out by that track. I really did not want to listen to that track anymore once we got to the 2-minute mark. The drown out sound from Uzi wasn't really doing anything for me. Sounds like a lot of whining instead of actually, music. It wasn't resonating with me well. Again, wordplay is whatever. I'm not going to talk about his wordplay because that's not what we're here for. We're here to enjoy the sounds and, using his voice as an instrument. And I think that right there, it just sounds very, very, very untuned, I guess. But that's just my opinion, man. That's probably a lot of, how many, 15 minutes? Damn, fuck. Yep. There it goes, the old classic. Dev doesn't like his track because everybody likes it. I didn't even notice how the views are right there. So, track 7, Moist, produced by FKI.
Say that she having no choice. Say that she coming to New York. Count that money, keep going. I ain't got some bitches in every state. Count money when I'm meditate. Count motherfucker, the pussy ain't pain. Sing me your bitch so I feel like I'm dry. Hey, I just be switching my flow.
Hey, I feel like right there, man, because I used to smoke. I don't smoke no more, man. I feel like right there, man, when that drop happens, that's why I love drops so much, because those drops are beat switch ups. Whenever you used to get high back in the day, they used to just hit you so differently being under the influence. Like, I can't really speak it if you've never actually experienced that, but for my smokers out there, right, you hear some shit, right, and that shit just switch up, and then it kind of hits you because you so, you lagging, right, because you high. When you high, you lagging. So when you be lagging so hard, you just like, it kept you like, this bitch just switch it up. Or when the drop happened, you still like 5 seconds ago when the drop happened, and it come back, and you like, so it kind of hits you double time. I know that right there, that's high talk right there, but I'm just saying it kind of hits you double time for the people that know about that drop. So I love that shit when you kind of just pause the songs like that because it gives that track that oomph.
No, she looking all like a bitch. No, I'm looking all like a bitch.
I fuck with this one.
I'm getting money, I'm getting. I don't know if I say that she coming to you. Count that money, keep going.
She's saying my bars. Is that what he's saying? My bars make her moist. See, if I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics, I would have never even noticed that because I'm just enjoying the vibe. But that's my bars make her moist. Come on, man.
I been flipping brick. Got your bitch on me, she be licking dick. I just jump up in a Rari, then I swerve.
That's like the 6th straight track in a row now. I'm going to hear. For y'all that can't hear, all right, I don't know about y'all. I can hear shit, all right? And when you say the same shit over and over again, I'm going to hear it. That's what humans do. We hear, we listen. All right, you're telling me to, I hate when people say, you need to ignore what he's saying. Then what the fuck you want me to do? You want me to ignore what he's saying? He's saying it. You just want me not to hear it? He's saying it for a reason. You want me to ignore that shit? That's the beauty of enjoying him. No, the beauty of enjoying him is enjoying everything about him. All right?
Put my fingers all up skirt. Tell me money, tell me what it worth. Tell me do it. Tell me do you got it. You ain't really got it. Look at me.
This is like Uzi's like slow track, his sexualized track, I guess you can say. Like, you can kind of feel it, like you can definitely feel him getting into his emotional bag on this track, which I can appreciate. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to switch it up for the ladies at some point. You just can't always be about the 16 to 20-year-old suburban kids listening to you. You know what I'm saying?
She said my boy make a munch. She said my boy make a munch.
Look, first of all, I don't know who FKI is, so FKI, whoever that is, get in the comments below. Let me know what producer is he. What, like, he sound like that. That beat definitely sounds like some EDM shit. And I thought to me, has Uzi ever done a track kind of just like how Trippy did Topanga and then did like Wish? Has he ever done a track like that with like a big EDM artist type thing? Because that'd be very interesting for Uzi to do. Like, I know Uzi has his little sound like he do. He got little. Well, actually, no. Futsal Shuffle, I guess you can kind of count that, I guess. I'm trying to think what else could be. Yeah, I guess Futsal Shuffle would be like that. So I guess he has, really. But I think if he would get into that EDM shit, it's the way festivals are big right now, and I definitely feel like Uzi can kind of just slide on a beat like that. I think that it'll be a good look for him. He's already one of the biggest artists on the planet, so I don't need to tell him what to do. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. But I'm just giving an idea out here. So I think that Uzi Vert, it's kind of cool. Like that track right there, Moist, is definitely one of the switch ups of the album. Definitely different from what we heard from the first 6. And I was definitely fucking with that one. So I like Moist. All right, Moist. So we like Moist. So far, let's see what we like. We like Moist. Moist is such a weird word. Moist. Safe House, 7 a.m. And so Moist, 7 a.m., Safe House. 3 tracks. 3 tracks out of 7, that's not bad. Track 8, Top.
Who the fuck are you?
Dev, who you?
Who the first I drop my top, then I sweat my cold, trying all these bands, in all these bands.
Hey, it's kinda. Wait, I said this is kinda, not Cortana. This be disgusting. Don who? Who produced this? Don something? Don Cannon. Damn. Did he smash? See, that's what I'm talking. Monday and then Tuesday, and it's vibing though. It's vibing. I'm not worried about the words, but it's vibing. But I'm hearing what he's saying. Don't act like I ain't hearing what he's saying. It's vibing, but he's still saying some trash shit. There you go. Money turned me to a slut. Britney turned me to a slut. Britney turned me to a slut. You see what I'm saying? The beat fire though, the beat fire. Alright, the beat fire. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Sometimes hey. Talk your shit, boy. I felt that, boy. He said, oh, my bad. I ain't even had the Omni, y'all. I'm getting y'all not the whole experience, but there. He said, yeah, remember you said I was dusty? Now you want to fuck me? Nah, bitch, you ugly. I felt that. All right? I feel that, nigga.
I just be smoking the dope. Scheming be smoking the clothes. My brother whipping the stove. Jumping and crying. Dollar shows.
This shit fire. This track fire. This track fire.
First I drop my...
Goes to back what I was saying about like Uzi being good in his bag or at his best when he's that melodic Uzi. I feel like that's kind of the Uzi I can fuck with, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to or enjoy. I feel like that's his very mainstream route to go if that's what he really wants to do. Now, again, I'm not someone to tell him what to do. I'm just saying what I prefer to listen to from Uzi Vert. Now, I think that look, I like 4 tracks, so 4 tracks out of 8. Top, Moist, and 7 a.m. and Safe House, and you can kind of see where all those tracks resemble each other. And I think that I am kind of just stuck to a specific Uzi sound. I am a very picky Uzi listener, and yeah, it is what it is. I understand I'm gonna get hate. I like half of the track. I like half of the album right now so far, and people's like, you didn't like track 5, the whole thing fire. Like, cool, all right, cool, bro. Anyways. I could lie to y'all for the rest of the album. We could just say we like the rest of the 8. Should we do that? I think let's start lying on the rest of the track. See if people fuck with it. I'm gonna lie and see it. This is my face for the rest of it. Fire. Let me practice. Yes, fire. Shit is fire. Bitch ass nigga.
Special girl.